Okay, I was checking around YouTube to see if there's guides, or like I was checking MOBA for guides. Like basically, I see every Deadeye stuff is like super trash. Okay, so I already posted something on MOBA and for the crit build. So basically, our offensing, it's you can use whatever skill. You can use lightning arrow. You can use ice shot. You can use whatever skills you want, like just using a bow, right? For our defense, we have evasion from chest. We have energy shield from helmet and from the boots. You guys can see I have like 3k 60, and I have some life pool. I have a flask for like 1,000 life pool. So super tanky. Our damage for ice shot is I have 380k, right?
头头炮九说听力练习阿豹。
怎么把这个 Give me a second. I'm gonna turn those off so we won't see any shit. 这个怎么关啊？好了。Right, and I was checking around. Everyone's playing trash. When like Western people come here buying my stuff, I'm asking whose guy you were following, like how's your damage doing, how's everything. Their answer is like really terrible, despairing me. So I'm gonna try to help you guys. I already posted on the MOBA. So basically for the build, we are playing crit. The reason is crit has more damage. If you were crashing me, you can try to find some non-crit people has higher damage than me, or just wait for the POE. As long as you have primary school, elementary school, right? Elementary school math, you can tell crit is doing more damage, no matter the budget. Non-crit is terrible, right? I don't think you guys want to go like all around with all the drills, all the nudes to MOM for the damage. It's not working. I heard like the guy starting using auto attack because he doesn't have enough mana for the build. It's not working, man. It's not working. We are scouting. Instead of scouting skill level and attack speed or whatever the prefix, right? We're scouting double crit, which has like 2 more things to scout, so we don't have to moving around. By that, we can have defense layers, which is our evasion and our anti-shield, so we can like stay here, just click the things around like close to each other, and which is really useful, right? Okay, I think I already uploaded something for bossing, mapping, whatever, even the reviewing, like the people on the review ask me to do whatever the modes they want me to do, they think it's challenging. Because I think the most challenging map is elements 100% hard to build up something, so you couldn't frozen the enemy or whatever, which I think that's the hardest one. But they think enemy has more life and those stuffs, enemy move faster, attack faster. They think that one's harder. I don't think so at all. So I would never die right now, and I don't taking any damage at all, to be honest, no matter how hard the map is, because I have good defense layer, I have good offense layer. Do not use this one. This is a trap. Do not use this one, okay? So if you're using this one, acrobatic, the problem is if you see some AoE on the ground, you see some bomb like death effect on the ground, there's no chance you want to step on that. Even you with this, even you with like 70%, 80, I can't. If I click this, I have like 80 some percent. I don't want to step on that, because with the 15% or like 20%. You will get hit, and there's a chance like they're stacking around, like they're stacking together. You will die, right? There's no reason you step on things like that. So just don't use this at all. Then you will immune to all the auto attacks, kind of like immune to everything. When you get hit, right? When you get hit, you will have the ghost shroud, which gives you probably 2,000 energy shield back, which you will never lose like anything. So that's for the defense layer. So what we do is we just have legit evasion, like with the, right now Deadeye is super tanky, not like POE 1. We are super tanky. Look at this. We have legit evasion like this, which is maybe higher than the monk. And when you lose the tailwind, you get damage reduction, right? So we are super tanky on with all those nudes around the Deadeye or Monk, whatever, right? And this just gives, look at this. If I take this down, the energy shield goes down to super low, right? So this is where my energy shield come from. Even the chest gives you energy shield because of this nude. So energy shield plus evasion, super strong right now, okay? Now we're gonna go offense. I mean, Headhunter is just, I always play Headhunter for like years and years. This is the only thing I use. I'm gonna go over the, let me go over those. So for the prefix, like, all you need is just evasion. Do not get spirit unless you don't want to spend money at all or anything. Do not get spirit. Get spirit on the Amulet. You need 50 spirit to play the game, okay? If you don't have that much, or you just like, I don't give a fuck like which mod is good, I just want to chill, I don't care my damage, I don't care my defense. Here's something you can have extra spirit, okay? You can go here, then just chill with like the Herald nudes. Herald like give you damage here, and you can click the nudes for more spirit, okay? Or you can use some Against Darkness, which is gives you like a lot of spirit, right? You know there's like spirit nudes on the Against Darkness. Do not get spirit on the chest. If you're super rich, more than me, or you just play the game better than me, you can get spirit on the helmet by volleying it. So it's another choice. Okay, so let's go to the offense. I mean, yeah, the pure evasion, pure energy shield. This is for the prefix. For the suffix, any defense, anything is up to you, okay? If you want dexterity, you want intelligence, you want crit, you want rarity, whatever you want, okay? For the bow, I think most people having this one right now. Like maybe 20 people on my streaming having this right now. Do not put anything except crit damage on the socket. I have seen people put attack speed. I have seen people put physical damage. Do not put anything stuff like critical damage. If you don't understand, do not follow, okay? If you understand how this works, this is a multiplier. This is a multiplier. This is not adding to your crit damage. This is times like whatever the damage you have. So right here, right here I have 600, right? If I take this off, it can be like 500 something, because this is like 500 times 1.24. This is not adding, okay? For the +2, both people always want the +2. As long as you play something can scale with the additional errors, right? For the prefix, you don't have to get all physical stuff. You can get elemental, which is fine. The problem is fire. Fire, we don't have fire penetration, so fire is a little bit worse. But since we have Against Darkness, we can transfer some of the fire to, I mean not transfer, but we can still gain cold and lightning from the fire damage. So you don't have to get like physical stuff. You just need as much damage as you can on the prefix. So there's something called increased elemental damage. That's okay. It's just scaling like another part of your build. So you can just do the math. Maybe for 100% increased elemental damage, it can be like, I think it's around 15 to 20 more for your build. It depends on how much you have on that area. So for the suffixes, this is the most important thing, because since we're playing crit, double the crit chance just gives you double the damage, right? We have 5 at the base. If you have 10, which is the double damage. Gain mana, this is the only thing they can get. Like they can provide me for the past maybe 2 weeks. This is the only bow on the market. Plus the arrow, I told you, it gives like more damage for the lightning rod. Also, it gives more arrow. That means more AOE area for your lightning arrow, right? This is always the best one. Crit damage. If you can get crit damage, that's one of the best too. So if we want to change the mana to crit damage. Yes, more damage. Skill level, which is really easy to get. It has 1,000, like the 1,000 weight on the suffix, which is super easy. That's the reason on most of the bow you see the plus level. So +1, +2, +3, whatever, that's fine. Attack speed. Attack speed is cool. Everybody wants more attack speed. It gives you more DPS, but for the whatever on the bow, it's a more like more attack speed. It's not increased attacking speed, so it's fine. That's good. That's a good one. So what I was looking for is as much as the physical damage. I mean, as much as the flood damage you have on the surface. Please get the crit. More arrow if you can, and more crit damage if you can. Okay. Quiver. Since my flood is super high, I only need 1 flood. Otherwise, if your build is terrible, you don't have money at all, you're like beginner, you're noob, whatever, you can get 2. You can get 2 flood and 1 increase on the prefix. That's the only 2 choices. Don't get 3 prefix as long as it's like the only reason you're getting 3 prefix flood is the Quiver is super cheap and it's like all T9. Like that's the only chance. Suffixes, there's 4 things good. Bonus, crit chance, and attack speed, and what do we call it? +2 skill level. That's fine, but right now it's super expensive, so do not get that one. Just get those 3. Every Quiver with the +2, people put more money on that, so no, don't buy that. For the base, attack speed, arrow speed just give you projectile speed, which gives you increased damage, and you can get the crit chance. I always recommend crit chance, because if you get crit chance on the base, if you get a crit chance on the surface, if you have terrible gear, most likely you have 50% crit chance. With the ambush, you're 100% on the first shot. Then you can just delete everything on the first shot. Cool. So that's for those things. Then we're gonna talk about the Against Darkness. I think right now, do not use anything besides extra code, because if you're using like extra lightning, you need to look for code damage on Quiver, code damage on everywhere, which even costs you more money. So just play with the code Against Darkness. It's affordable, to be honest, right? The game has been a month. If you don't have any currency at all, what are you doing, right? If you want a beginner guide, I don't know, bro. If you want beginner guide, it's fine. You don't have to frozen anything. Just with maybe the choreo. What do we call the ring? There's a ring you can shader people just slowed, not the frozen. You can use that ring. Okay, just drop a ring, then use that one. If you don't have currency at all, but you see, I have super good gear. I don't really know how to help people with low budget. So my baseline is Against the Darkness code. Okay, for the other juice, right now it's super hard to get exactly something as this one. But if you don't want Quiver effects, right, there's things you can get similar to this. Maybe not this one. Yeah, that one I sold the other one. I think. Is this one good? Yeah, not this one. This one's expensive as well. So you can get double crit, and for the suffix, get a prefix with like increase, with 2 increase, whatever. Those are affordable, which is cheap. Even with like 3 mod, still buff your damage a lot. Okay, so I have a weighted searching on the website, which I give like every mod a weight. Then I search them to give like the adding together weight for the jewel, so I can choose between them. You can do that as well, but you need to do the math to see what's your number on each area. Okay, what are we gonna do next? Rings. So I have like damage ring, right? You don't have to get like 3 prefix for the damage. You can get rarity, you can get damage, you can have no prefix, you can have life. It's up to you. But my suggestion is 3 damage or 2 damage rarity. It's up to you, because you see I'm having a breach ring, so I want to have all like 3 damage. If you just have a resistant ring, it's fine to have like 1 damage, 1 rarity, maybe something else. On the suffixes, try to get your resistance. I think it depends on the ring you have. Like I can show the ring I was using. I was using something like this, which gives you, right? It gives you everything. And I have rings like this. Rarity ring, right? Here, rarity ring, right? I have things like this. Chaos ring. I have a chaos ring. So those are the old ring I was using. Chaos, resist, whatever, even evasion, right? The other one just similar but a little bit worse. Amulet. So please get 50 spirit, or maybe more than. Try to look for 70 47, then divine it to 50. I have a lot of them, so this one's fine. This one, you see, this one has 60. This one has 60, right? And for the suffixes, if you want resistant, you get resistant. You see, if you want damage, the crit bonus or the +3 are the options. But for the prefix, please get the percentage ES. This is the most important thing on the ring as well. Those gives you, look at my end show. It's like 3k 60, right? If I don't have the ring, 3k. This is all the end show from the ring. I mean from the amulet, which is, you know, huge buff. What else we gonna do? So the oil. Okay, so usually I choose this one. Man, why my screen is okay. I always choose this one because I feel like go to here takes too many nudes. You can pick this one if you want more damage, because since my Against Darkness has the fire and cold, this one also gives you attack speed, so this is the best damage one. Or you can do something like the crit news here, crit news here, crit news somewhere here. If you want more cold damage, if you can froze anything, you can get this one. It's always up to you, okay? It's your choice. But my suggestion is more defense, because we have a good helmet. You can have like 1,000 flood evasion. Look at my evasion. So this is like 35k right now. I have, you see, 27k. This is from the helmet. For the gloves, I think everyone's using this one, so I don't need to say anything. Probably you already have one, so just use the Hand of Wisdom. Belt, up to you. I always play Headhunter. I don't care. So I play Headhunter, so I starting with the breach farming. Actually, I don't get currency from farming. I get currency from sniping, trading, whatever, making items. So I don't really farm, so I don't know which one's better. If you like the other one, Ingenuity, it's up to you. Yeah, I think that's the gear. What else we need to introduce? The tree? Oh, the skills. Everyone's using the Primo, right? Primo, Martial, right? Close combat. I just face tank everything, so I use close combat. I dash into them and I blink into them, just one shoot them. Ambush. We are playing crit, so ambush. Gifts, it's up to you. You don't have to do this one. If your skill level is really high, inspiration is good. Okay. Lightning roads, rising tempest, because there's nothing better, right? Inspiration, because there's nothing better. Momentum, if you want to attack people moving around, this is a good one. Or you can just put whatever you want, right? Lightning penetration, because this one 100% transfer, convert. So lightning penetration, which is good. This is just more damage, right? If the boss is really hard, you're doing something hard, just swap around, okay? Just swap around. Yeah, it's not that hard, right? Lightning and thunder and ice Harriet. I use everything cold on the thunder, everything lightning on the ice, so they will explode, like doing like a chain combo or whatever thing. I think you guys probably already know. If you don't know, just copy it, I think. Oh, you don't need the last one, okay? For everything here, you don't need the last one. Just chain explode everything, right? This is originally from the monk. It's like not even from the Deadeye, so just let you guys know. Grand Feast for more ES. Orb of Storm for single target. This Orb Storm is a combo with Lightning Road. I think you guys are already using for a long time. I'm not using any COC or CO Shock, CO Frozen, anything. I don't have enough gem space for that, and I don't really think that worth it. If you really want it when doing the boss fight, you can drop something, or you can get a ring with a socket on it. Okay, so Wind Dancer, more Evasion. We're playing Evasion. This is more Evasion. Ghost Dance, more Energy Shield, right? Blink, offhand setup, right? You have the wand with plus skill, casting speed, and the shield. This is super like easy. Everybody's using it. So for the tree, this is the most important thing. So why we are so tanky? Why we are having more damage? Because hold on. Because we have we have four circle choose for double defense. this gives like this buffs our defense a lot. Also, evasion, we have evasion here, which gives a lot of evasion. I don't have enough nudes for those. If you want the move speed one here, it's super good. Okay, it's super good. This one's good. I just don't have enough like nudes, so just let you know. Maybe I have. Let me see. Maybe no. Hold on. I do. Yeah, I do. I can drop this one. I can change it a little bit. So this is like three move speed, right? I can drop this one. Man, where do I drop things? You see, I can drop this one and drop those 3. Go back to here. Still having, do I still have another thing? Yeah, that's it. You can see that. So with the same 3 movement speed I have here, I have more evasion, right? I used to have 45 here. Now I have 60 and intelligence here, right? Kind of works. Yep. And my Dexterity is 225. The reason it's 225 is because for the gloves, you have attack speed per 25 Dexterity, and for here, holy shit, for here you have every 15. So when you do the math, you will see 225 is the best number. The next one is gonna be 300. So 225 is the best. If you have 300, you're wasting some of your attribute, I think. Everything else goes to intelligence. That gives you lightning damage. Yeah, that's my math here. What else? For the crit, okay, for the crit, try to get around 50. So with the ambush, you always crit. If you're having too much, try to get some crit nudes. If you're having too little, it's up to you, because you can see there's crit chance, crit bonus. You can choose between. You see, there's things you can choose between, right? There's things you can make choices. I didn't take this one because I don't have enough passive. Same thing here. This is super good. Like what I told you guys, this is super good. I don't have, because I choose more defense. Otherwise, if I didn't choose those 6, I can take those 3, whatever, maybe those 3. I can make choices. There's something good things here. If you just want like one shot everything, those 2 circles super good. It's up to you, okay? What else is good? If you go to CI, some people choose to go to CI because if you go to CI, you have more surfaces. You don't need you don't have cows. You don't need cows resistance. You can go to CI. Then sake, you have a Jewel sake here. You have some crit here, and you can have the low life. I think you can have the low life, maybe the full life one. I think they fixed it. Before you can have this one works for the bows, full life and low life. So I don't know, people are still gonna go CI right now. I think CI is not good. CI just trade your 1,500 HP to some chaos resistance. It's mediocre. Oh, is that everything? Do we need to do some showcases? No, I don't think so. I already uploaded a lot of videos. You can just check them to see how you see my damage, right? I don't need to show you how I farm or like anything, right? Okay, that's for today.